Hello everybody, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends video. I know that I've been gone for like, 3 weeks now, I think it's been. Let me close that damn tab. I think it's been like 2 or 3 weeks now. No, actually, I posted a video not too long ago about the, last banner, and let me tell you, don't summon on it, it's bad. I don't like the characters on there. There was no Turles because Turles is here now. He's an Ultra. And we're gonna see if he's fucking worth it or not. I'm gonna probably say it right now, he probably is not worth it. Especially if he didn't summon on the last banner that came out. Like me. I only want him because he's an Ultra. But even then, even now I'm still second guessing because like, I don't know where the hell I'm gonna use him apart from movies. Or maybe powerful opponent, but I don't use those teams almost ever. I guess he could go with that Broly that I have. I don't know, we're gonna have to read his kit. But basically, these weeks have been super fucking dry. There's been absolutely nothing going on. And I know that I'm late to this. I know that this came out like literally almost 12 hours ago. But I'm still gonna make the video because, I mean, I like making YouTube videos, so fuck off. Obtain incredible power with the fruit of the Tree of Might and activate comeback. Ultra Turles joins the fight. So he has the comeback ability just like Ultra Frieza. Okay. I'm going to read all of this and we can get on into the video. Unique Gauge excels at offense and defense. Consumes 20% of the unique gauge and power up each arts. Plus, every time the unique gauge is consumed, Turles' health and ki will be restored and enemy special cover changes will be nullified. The gauge will be charged at 70% at the start of battle, so Turles will have a powerful offense and defense right away. Ooh. Survivability. With the stats you'd expect of a defense type, oh god. A 10% reduction to impact, explode, and pierce damage received at battle start, and multiple ways to recover health, Turles possesses some outstanding survivability. Powerful special move arts. Activating a special move arts will seal the enemy's own special move arts. If 20% of the unique gauge can be consumed, Turles' unfavorable element factors will also be nullified. Significant buff after comeback. One time, when Turles' health reaches 0, this character will remain undefeated and recover 70% health. After comeback activates, the unique gauge will be charged by 100%, and the damage inflicted by Turles and allies will get a boost. It doesn't end there though, because the cost of all arts for enemies will be increased by 50. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Your opponent's Rising Rush will be sealed and their Vanishing Gauge will be reduced to 0. We're doing that a lot now, aren't we? Your opponent's offenses will end in an instant. Achieve explosive growth and dominate your foes with Ultra Turles. He's Element Blue. His character tags are Saiyan, Powerful Opponent, and Turles Crusher Corpse. And episode sagas from the movies. Listen, guys. This guy's gotta be fucking broken. He's also a fucking defense type unit that is not doing him any good. What's his Z ability? It is 5%, or no, this is the Ultra ability, I don't care. Wait, no, that's the Ultra ability. What? 5% to Ultimate and Awakened and damage inflicted by episode sagas from the movies, and 42% to episode sagas from the movies or tag Powerful Opponent, base, strike, and blast defense during battle. Okay. Ultra ability, if this character is the leader, applies the following effects to self when battle starts. 30% damage inflicted and ki recovery. If he's not, per saga movie battle member and support member, 5 damage inflicted, 5% ki recovery. Up to 3 support members will be counted, so it won't just equal that. Cool. Okay, whatever. Strike! They have armor, so charge in without fear of enemies' blast arts, except for Ultra Gohan. Plus, they have a chance to reduce your opponent's Dragon Balls on hit. A 10% chance to reduce the enemy Dragon Balls on hit by 1. Blast armor when charging forward. This is actually, I think this might be a strike that he gives. If that's a strike that he gives, that would be crazy. Like the strike arts, the blast arts have a chance to reduce your enemy's Dragon Balls on hit. So his strike and blast both can destroy enemy Dragon Balls on hit. That's very useful. That's also unique. That's something that I like. Seals the enemy's special move arts on activation. If the unique gauge is consumed, Turles' unfavorable element factors will also be nullified. Deals massive impact damage. The following effects occur upon activation. 30% to special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Seals enemy's special move arts. The sealed arts cannot be used for 3 timer counts. If unique gauge is at 20% or more, it consumes 20% of this character's unique gauge and applies the following effects to self upon activation. Applies attribute upgrade minus 30% to damage or enemy sustained damage cut effects for 3 timer counts, cannot be cancelled. Nullifies unfavorable element factors for 3 timer counts. Blast armor when charging forward. So this is a melee as well. Ugh. So many melee ones. I wish they'd make more beam ones. Reduce the draw speed of all enemies. If the unique gauge is consumed, Turles gets a boost to draw speed and an attribute upgrade that shortens substitution counts. Randomly draws 1 new card. Restores own ki by 30, plus 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Reduces enemy ki by 20%. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade minus 1 arts card draw speed level for 10 timer counts. If unique gauge is 20% or more, consumes the 20% of this character's unique gauge and applies the following effects to self upon activation. Increases arts card draw speed by 1 level for 10 timer counts. Applies attribute upgrade, shortens substitution count by 3, cannot be stacked, neither of these can be. Effects reset after character switches. Cancels attribute downgrades in abnormal conditions. Okay. Consume the unique gauge and boost ultimate damage inflicted. Allies will also get a boost to damage inflicted, and their substitution counts will be shortened. So you'll be ready to swap in a new character and press the advantage. Deals supreme impact damage. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. 20% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Nullifies enemies, restores health when it reaches 0 effects when this character attacks for 3 timer counts. If a unique gauge is at 20% or more, consumes 20% of this character's unique gauge, and the following effects occur upon activation. 30% to damage inflicted for 3 timer counts, 20% to damage inflicted by allies for 30 timer counts, shortens allies' substitution counts by 10, blast armor when charging forward. It's another melee, oh my god. Okay, main ability, recovers a bunch of health and ki, and even restores the vanishing gauge by 100%. Draws the ultimate art card, Meteor Burst, next. Restores own health by 25% and ki by 60. Restores own vanishing gauge by 100%. Applies attribute upgrade minus 20% to enemies' sustained damage cut effects to self for 20 timer counts. Requirements: 25 timer counts must have elapsed. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, unique ability 1. Oh my god, okay. Draw a special arts card when Turles enters the battlefield while also destroying an enemy card. If the unique gauge is consumed when a strike or blast arts is used, get a buff to damage, and if it's consumed when hit by an enemy's attack arts attack, recover health. Unique gauge charge rate will get a boost if there's a defeated battle member. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts. Charges unique gauge by 70%, 1 plus 180% to damage inflicted, reduces damage received by 70%, 70% to ki recovery, increases arts card draw speed by 1 level, minus 10 to special move arts cost, reduces impact, explode, and pierce damage by 10%, all of which can't be cancelled. The following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Draw a special arts card next, activates twice, restores on ki by 30, plus 40% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, activates once, randomly destroys 1 enemy card. Also, plus 50% to own unique gauge charge rate if there is a defeated battle member, cannot be cancelled, activates once. So this must charge up then? I don't know. The following effects occur every time this character uses a strike or blast arts card. Consumes 20% of own unique gauge if it's at 20% or more. Activates once. Activation count resets after character switch or after this character's special action that activates when health reaches 0 has been activated, so his comeback ability. Plus 15% of damage inflicted for 10 timer counts. Inflict all enemies with the attribute downgrade minus 10% to health restoration for 15 timer counts. The following effects occur every time when hit with an enemy's arts attack while this character is on the battlefield. Consumes 20% of own unique gauge if it's at 20% or more. Activates once. Activation count resets after he is switched or the special action when health reaches 0. Restores on health by 3%. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 10 to damage received for 15 timer counts. Why? This only activates once. This seems very bad. Even if it's all enemies, it seems very bad. To have 10% more damage for 15 timer counts, it only activates once and it takes 20% of your unique gauge. If you're being hit, and a combo can last for like 30 counts basically, from what I remember. It's gonna last longer than 15 counts, or it will last exactly 15 counts. Unless they lose like a shit ton of ki. I guess we'll find out, right? Turles has a special cover change against strike arts. Not both, just one, of course. He's not a special unit, he only gets one. One time only, when own health reaches 0, Turles will remain undefeated and recover 70% health. After comeback activates, Turles' offensive abilities will get major buffs, including a boost to damage inflicted and nullification of enemy, destroy card, and reduce key effects. The unique gauge will even be charged by 100%. The enemy's offense will also instantly be disrupted, so that will be your chance to fight back. God, this is terrible grammar. Every time the unique gauge is consumed, enemy special cover changes will be nullified, so keep that gauge in mind as you battle it out. Yeah, another thing to keep in mind, guys. You totally want that, right? Knocks enemy back to long range if a cover change is performed against their strike arts attack. Activates during assists. Comboable with a special move only. Of course, we don't want to have broken cover changes like old units have. We don't want that. The following effects occur when changing cover. Consumes 20% of own unique gauge if it's at 20% or more. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade minus 10 to strike and blast arts power for 10 timer counts. Oh my fucking god. Remain undefeated, and the following effects occur when own health reaches 0. Oh my god. Randomly draws at most 4 new cards when you have 3 or fewer. Restores on health by 70% and ki by 100. Charges on unique gauge by 100%. 25% to damage inflicted, so he's at 205, I think. 20% to strike and blast arts damage inflicted, so he's at 225, I think, for strike and blast specifically. Minus 5 to own arts cost. Applies the buff effect. Nullifies enemy destroy card effect and reduce ki effect into self for 20 timer counts. Nullifies own unfavorable element factors for damage sustained, plus 15% to damage inflicted by allies, reduces enemy ki by 100, reduces enemy vanishing gauge to 0, seals enemy rising rush for 5 timer counts, inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade, plus 50 to all arts costs for 3 timer counts, seals all main abilities for 5 timer counts. This effect cannot be activated by enemies' self-destruct attacks for Android 16. This effect will not activate in hyperdimensional co-op or full power battle. Why? I don't know. Gradually charges own unique gauge over time while this character is on the battlefield or on standby. The following effects occur every time this character consumes unique gauge. Restores own health by 10%. Effects will not activate if own health reaches 0 after an enemy attack. Restores own ki by 30, applies buff effect, nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing cover to self for 10 timer counts, reduces enemy ki by 20, cancels own attribute downgrades if own remaining health is 30% or below after enemy attack is over. I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. I don't know how good this is. A lot of this flew over my head because my dogs keep fucking barking in the background. I'm sure you can hear it right now. Well, not right now, but when it was happening like a few seconds ago. Homie right here, he could be good. I'm not gonna summon on him until I see like a few videos online, like of Goresh and Ryuden. I'm not gonna summon until I see what they have to say. And if they don't like it, or if he's like one of those ultras that need 14 stars, I'm not gonna summon for him. Cause like in like 2 months or something, like fuck, next month, dude, it's gonna be Black Friday, which is probably gonna be a Goku Black, which I like way more than Turles. Goku Black is way cooler than Turles. Turles is so boring. This is a movie that I literally watched like one time. I didn't care for it and moved on. Anyways, so yeah, I'm sorry about not uploading so often. It's just been super dry, and it seems like it's gonna keep being dry. Maybe he's super good. We have to see him in the actual game to know how good he is. I still play. I've been really fucking up on my dailies, but I still play. We're still on the road to 100 subs. If we get to 100 subs, I'll start live streaming, of course. I'm not going to take this too seriously until we get to 100. I like making videos, but I'm not going to start actually streaming until we get to about 100 concurrent subs. Somewhere around there. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.